Good morning golfers, it's an early start, it's day 13. Now you'll notice that I have not been putting out the daily vlogs every day now. What I'm trying to do, because I'm doubling up on videos, I need to try and get out a backlog of videos that I've got. So my normal Tuesday, my normal Saturday show and my normal Sunday show will come out individually, and then in between that, so Monday, Wednesday and Fridays I think will be a morning vlog or a daily vlog brought to you from home. How has your weekend been? I've been very busy. We've had Laura's birthday. We've had a nice fun weekend with the kids, but now I need to get on with some more jobs around the house. Got a bit of clearing that I need to sort out. I might even start up a fire today. I've got a little tip for you later on, which has helped my game massively over the years. And I'm also going to catch up with Dave Fuge and see what he's up to and see if he's got any more tips that might be able to help you with your fitness. Also, I'm under a little bit of pressure. I've got to get this net up and running. Laura now wants to hit a few balls. I can't find the pump to this other net that I've got, so I'm going to have to make something in the garden. Kind of a little bit against this. I've seen so many makeshift nets in the gardens, and we're going to clear an area. We're going to make it as good as we possibly can. I've got to nip into the shop and pick up a few bits from there as well today. So anyway, let's get going with this day, shall we? Right, a bit of early morning speed training for me today. I'm going to try and get my workout done early. So I am on my last day of the 100 gram weight training. So I've done my 2 weeks now with the 100 grams. So I've got this one today, and then I move up into the 150 gram. Now hopefully when I get my net up and running, I'll be able to do a bit of a swing test and see if I've picked up any speed. Let me know, put your comments down below. Where are you with your training? Are you on week 2? Are you on week 1? Have you only just started? Are you in week 3? Have you moved up in weight? Let me know, put your comments down there. Right, speed training done. Let's get on with this work that I've got to do in the garden. Now it's tip time. Now before I do my tip, I want to take you over to Dave Fuge, who is in his front garden again and giving out some more fitness tips.
Hi guys, Golf Performance by Dave Fuge here again. So today we're going to do also another mobility exercise, and this one's called an A-frame. Okay, so we'll look to stabilise the hips and really open up that thoracic spine area now again. Okay, so nice wide stance, forearm in between the legs, brace the knees so the knees can't move, arm just in front, and from there try and rotate round with that thoracic spine. Your head can look at the sky today, and then back down to starting position. And try and really open up that thoracic spine now, okay? Aim to do 2 sets of 10 per side. Give it a go.
So as a kid growing up, I was always a player that wanted to hit the ball a long way. I was always playing against the bigger kids, should we say, and they always hit it a little bit further than I did, so I always tried to give it everything I had when I was hitting golf shots. The problem we had with that was me trying to manage and control the face as I went through impact. So what I used to do growing up back then is when I used to hit into the shot, I used to step right up onto my tiptoes into this position here, and what would happen with that is I would really struggle to turn my hips out of the shot as I come through, and what would happen is I would step up onto my tiptoes, my hips wouldn't turn quite as much, and then as I came into impact my hands would start to flip. I was a player that was always trying to hit a big draw to maximize my distance. When my hips went laterally forward and didn't rotate, then my hands would just take over and flip the club face, so I would either hit big hooks left of target, I would hit big pushes out to the right, or sometimes, well, a lot of the time I would still hit target, but ultimately I would still get those really destructive left and right shots, which I know is in there with a lot of people's games. Now you'll notice I'm wearing golf shoes in this video, and I'll be honest with you, I'm just missing wearing them. I wear them every day at work. So I've got a simple drill for you that might be able to help you get your hips out of the way a little bit more. And we're going to work with our front foot, so our lead foot as we come into impact. So what we're going to try and feel like we're doing is we're going to try and feel like as we come through, we're going to feel like we can roll through into the left heel on the way through, or the forward heel on the way through, which in turn should be able to pull my left hip back and pull my left leg through as I come through the shot. What I used to do is step up onto my tiptoes as I come into the shot this way, which then in turn my hip wouldn't be able to get out of the way quick enough, and this is just something that might be able to help you. Now for me, I've just got a little bit of foam piping here that I'm going to now put down on the floor. You can use a broom handle, you can use kind of anything that you can wedge your left foot under basically. Even a golf ball might be able to work in this situation. Now I put the piece of foam down on the floor sort of in line with where I'm going for my target, so sort of along like a train track point of view. And I'm only going to use the back part of this foam here, and again you could put your bit of stick down on the floor or golf ball down on the floor from this position. But now I'm going to put my left foot onto the piece of foam from here, and I'm going to put kind of it under the ball of my foot. I'm then going to take my normal stance with my right leg, getting it into position, and then as I come through the swing, I'm going to really feel like I can pull my hip back and almost try and lift my tiptoe of my left foot off the ground as I come through, which in turn will help me pull my hip through towards the target and out of the way left, which will quieten down this club face position. And then I'm just going to do a few swings. Really getting that sensation that I'm pulling my hip back and getting my sort of lifting my left tiptoe up off the ground as I come through, and really feeling the pressure going into my kind of left heel. So there you go, there's a little drill for you. And remember, this drill is for me to clear my hips. It's something that I worked on for a long time, certainly probably in my 20s and 30s, trying to get out of what I'd put into my game throughout my sort of younger years. Now remember, there are a lot of players out there on tour that you will see that step up onto their sort of left tiptoe as they come into the shot. Justin Thomas would be a player in that situation. I think Paul Casey gets himself into that position as well. There's lots of very good players, but what they're able to do is still clear their hips at the same time when they do this, which enables them to be able to manage their club face and not get that sort of flipping reaction from the shot. This is just a drill that I did growing up. It's something that helped me with my game. It certainly has helped me massively with controlling my face, and I think it's something that might be able to help you as well. Let me know, put your comments down below. Is it something you've ever done before? Is it something that you've had a little go with? How does it feel when you do it? Put your comments down there. It is that time. It is barbecue time. The only barbecue utensils you need, have to make sure you got a grip on there. Lovely, working on the grip. Have a good evening, everybody. See you all tomorrow.